Good day, everyone. We are the Group 3 and we are tasked to explain and give real-life examples about the fourth article of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. But before that, let us read first this famous quote nga kabao tang tanan. Teaching is the one profession that creates all other professions. Tinood ba? So, what comes into your mind upon hearing this quote? Tinood ba? Huh? Anyway, the quote means that teaching is the first foundation of all other professions. Kaya nga naman, because every doctor, every engineer, lawyer, artist, or even a leader, they have first learned from a teacher, right? So without teachers, no other professions could exist since they provide the knowledge, the skills, discipline, and values that enable people to pursue their chosen careers. This is why teaching is often called the noblest profession. The Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers sets rules for behavior, professional growth, and duty to society. Key areas include duties to the state, responsibilities to learners, and conduct toward the profession and community. So the Article 4 of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, which is the profession, the teacher and the profession, focuses on the teacher's relationship with the profession itself. This article is divided into 5 sections, each highlighting how teachers should live out the profession responsibly and honorably. To explain these sections in detail, let me now turn it over to my groupmates who will share each principle along with real-life examples. So let's go first for the section 1. Here is Miss Ninya Ann Dotaro.
Section 1. Every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession, and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. This means that teachers should always uphold the honor and dignity of the teaching profession. They should love their work, teach with passion, and take pride in helping students learn and grow. A teacher should also serve as a good role model by showing dedication, professionalism, and commitment to education. An example for this is when a teacher comes to class prepared. The teacher has the lesson plan, learning materials, and is ready to teach. This shows dedication to the profession. Another example is when the teacher treats all students fairly. He or she gives equal attention and opportunities to every student, regardless to their background or academic performance. Section 1 reminds teachers and future teachers to love their profession, perform their responsibilities with dedication, and be proud of being educators. When teachers teach with passion, continue improving themselves, and care for their students, they show that teaching is truly a noble profession.
So, hi, good morning everyone. So I am Lady Jean Ellie Nampas, and let's proceed to the next topic. But before we start, I would like to have this padua. So, kahibaw na mo dani, which is put your finger down activity. So, ang buhaton dani is every time na kuingon or something nga makarelate mo nga, something ako na, nga napitaw, you put your finger down. Like for example, put your finger down if single ka. Char. So, yan put og single ka, then put. Then if di, then di ni may put, di ba? So, kuha ba? Klaro? Okay, so start. First is put your finger down if nakasaway mo report nga what bit of preparation or something like impronto. Ako ra ba? Okay, so taghanday. So next, put your finger down if makaingon mo nga bahala na. Basta kay mauna to. Kaya bitang minantener nga project or nakasaway na mabagana. If yes, then put your finger down. Ay, hala, daghanta. Next, put your finger down og mahilig kang or nakasaway na kag kanang imong gijama-jama bita or something kanang na totally gijagan pero imong gi-edit ang mga results sa kanang activity or sa study ninyo. Kung inyo lang gibuhat, then put your finger down. Next is put your finger down if you do your best bisag way nagtanaw. Bisan pa mag imong gihimo yung best pero para nimo di gihapon enough, then pero gibuhat imong best, then put your finger down. Nya ko. Next and last, put your finger down if you do things because you love to and not just you have to. Okay, so, alright, kamusta naman? Pila ka finger down ang inyong na-down? It is a good sign or a bad sign? So, makapangutan na tanong nga, ngano ding nagyatot ang activity? Asa dito na relate? So, to be ugly, the next slide, I would like to have, please read the slide. Alright, so, in slide, sa statement dito sa section 2, makabasa tag na yung part dito nga, ano to? Shall be at his best at all times. Hala, shall be at his best all times? Makaya ba? Kaya ni mo all times? Especially girls out there. Kaya nga, mood pa magani, di ba? Every now and then pwede mag-changes. So, kaya? So, sunod. Why does section 2 different from other rules or other section? Unsa din naa sa section 2 nga wa salain. Unsa ay na niya nga wala nako ug unsay naa nako nga wala niya. Char. So, most rules tell us what not to do. What not to do. While section 2 tell us what we must to do or what we must do, which requires constant action and high-level initiative. So, it doesn't just judge your public conduct, it judge your internal standard. It asks, are you being your best even no one is watching? La, kabahan. So, like for example, ako, science major, a teacher, I assigned to teach a topic which is nakakita ko nga sayon. Nandiya kay sayon man, I walk into class without lesson plan, visual aid, purely from memory na nako ang i-discuss kay tungod lagi sayon, hibaw nako. So, confident kaay ko. So, is the knowing the content as the same as being at my best? Again, is knowing the content the same as being at my best? So, humato kay humanaman ko, kahibaw naman ko sa topic sa yun raman. So, nilakasod ko sa classroom nga way dala bisag unsa. Purely for the memory. So, akong gibuhat, nag-lecture ko for almost 45 minutes kintahay. Okay. The student, after discussion, so para makakuan sila daghan bisag learn so mag-quiz. So the student passed their quizzes but they don't understand the application. Kay purely giyaw-yaw naman nila. How di man nila totally ma-visualize ang usa ka butang or kung di nila sila makita or mahikam, di ba? Or di nimo i-demonstrate. So while in section 2, ako sa dihang sa section 2 na kintahay ko, I prepare demonstration or visual aids, anticipate common misconception, and create a way to relate it to real life or in daily routine na to nga para mas dali nilang masabtan. So, that's why students, sige mo day na. Diba, makabantay mo sa some students, mo din na teacher, hala, karon pa ko, diba? So, mas makasabot sila. Like for example, nganong na ay linog. Sa una, if sa mga katiguangan, may nga sila nailinog tungod kay naibaboy sa ilang sa yuta naglihok. That's why mana siya, dik, di ba? Nga nakabot mo, ako diya, personal experience ko na. So, hanggang kuan sa paglinog is, naibaboy din sa ilang. Nga na, tungod kay, kuan man ka, teacher ka, pero with your demonstration, pero with your discussion and demonstration, mas makasabot sila. May ana sila, di ba? Nga ni kanang kuan, di ba ni sa about sa linog. Mansalag, makaingon just mao di ay kay sa gidiscuss ni teacher kay yang giingon kay yang gi-demonstrate dito kay ngani ag porma og maglinog, ngani ang nahitabo dito sa ilang mag tectonic plates, nagkuan na day nagkabangga-bangga tungod sa iyang demonstration. Diya maka na sila ma-visualize bitaw nila tungod kay na kay preparation. Nya mo nang ang student student don't just memorize. They think that is the high standard. Nga naman, namang comparison mahitabo tong between teacher 1 and teacher 2. Si teacher 1 mo tong nag-discuss siya purely sa iyang memory. Wa siya'y preparation na hitabo. Para sa teacher 2 mo tong nag-prepare siya og visual aid, anja nag-demo pag yun siya. So, mo tong sa teacher 1 makaingon gyud ang mga students nga kato dali ra gyud nila makalimtan. Personally ako na-experience gyud na mas dali na ko makalimtan kung purely spoke out ra bitaw. Unya napadjib daghang barrier mahitabo, like for example saba, hinay, paspas, diba? So di man tanang students dali ra adapt or dali ra maka-interpret sa imong giingon. Ana pa yung mga students nga mas makasabot sila og naadjay makita mga sana sila term mga students nga kabang visual, mga sa visual nga na mas dali silang makasabot. And sa teacher 2 makaingon sila nga mas dali sila makahinumdom, like for example like picture. Nga mao man nga picture ang gipakita ni teacher. O diba, it means nakahinumdom sila sa imong discussion. So, mo man gipakita ng picture ni teacher. Nga ni man to ag paglihok sa tectonic plates according sa pag-demonstrate ni ma'am, di ba? Mas dali ninang masabtan kung ilang makitaan, mahikam, dira kay purely storya. And that is kanang kuan kayo, amazing pasavognism kaayo, di ba? So, since kita naman ta sa science nga field, so hibawta nga ang science is a field of a constant change. New discoveries, new technology, and new research, di ba? So if we don't prepare, sa mga itong students, our student will be outdated sa mga information. If we don't hold the standard, we contribute to the skill gap between what school teach and what the world needs. Kung ang imong gi-discuss is naglakaw pa, ang nasa outside world galupad na, 'di ba? Ang kalahian, the gap between sa campus, inside the school and sa outside nga world, dako kayo ang gap. So masugot day ka ana nga igabot sa imong students sa gawas kanang totally outdated, dili siya nga pagyoy ka ng standard. So if we don't if we aren't at our best, maansa man we lose the opportunity to spark the curiosity of the next great generation. So mawad ang slag gana ma-discourage. So this scenario or this section 2 matters nga naman because it defines the difference between a person who has a teaching degree and a true professional educator, as the difference between delivering content and shaping life. When we get tired, and we will get tired, let's remember Section 2 is the standard that keep us from giving up